Hello everyone, and welcome to the latest Minty Reacts, and we are here for the next episode of Avatar the Last Airbender, Season 3, Book 3, whatever you want to call it, Episode number 2, The Headband. I'm pretty sure I know this episode's going to deal with. It's going to deal with a bunch of, identity issues, probably some, imposter syndrome stuff, more guilt, all things that are great in a kid's show. But either way, we're here. Last episode, the premiere of Season 3, was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Such mature writing in that, and it really set up the rest of the season to be like, wow, this is going to be a great season, isn't it? It's going to be a great, really hard-hitting season. If this was not Avatar, I would anticipate, at least one or two of the main cast dying. No, that's not me foreshadowing something. I don't know. I honestly don't know. And don't take my laughing and smiling here as me, lying to you all. I really don't know. I just laugh a lot, okay? That's just what I do. Before I dig myself into a hole further, let's just get into the episode, shall we? So, in 3, 2, 1, let's get going. Zuko's feeling guilt. Zuko's feeling guilt. Shouldn't have listened to Azula because Azula always lies. Yeah. Is this a prison? Is that like a Fire Nation prison?
Yeah, we wouldn't want a bird to hear us chatting up there and turn us in.
Hey, we're in enemy territory.
Hey, you never know. You never know.
Those are enemy birds.
That's funny, Sokka.
Yeah, blending in is better than hiding out. If we get Fire Nation disguises, we'll be just as safe as we would be hiding in a cave.
That is incredibly true. Momo does. Yeah, Momo does. Momo like that.
I don't know about this. These clothes belong to somebody. I call it the silk robe.
Katara's like, screw morality, we need clothing. Sokka, just choose something. Yeah.
He probably wears shoes, but then he won't be able to see as well. Sorry, shoes. Stylish shoe for the blind earthbender.
Hey, it works. It works.
Oh yeah. I guess it's pretty obviously Water Tribe, isn't it?
I mean, you could wear it and say that it was a gift from, your, I don't know, war father or something as, a present or something. I don't know.
Stay flaming. Greetings, my good Hotman.
Hi. I guess.
It's like, Aang, it's not the same as it was 100 years ago.
It couldn't be more obvious that you don't belong here. Next time you play hooky, you might want to take off your school uniform.
Aang, you could have chose better clothing, my guy.
Clearly you're from the colonies.
Yeah, the colonies, of course.
Uh-huh. Sure. That works. Whatever.
Mannerless colony slob.
I mean, it's a pretty long name.
Just Slav is fine. Or, Kuzan.
Kuzan. Okay. Using his friend's name. Cool. Hey, let's be honest. Kuzan, dead at this point. More than likely, dead. So...
You don't have to babysit the new kid.
Interesting.
Wow. You must be one of those popular kids I've been hearing about.
That's right. Now listen.
Oh god, we have a high school drama episode.
A little. I guess I'm just lucky.
We were
Sure,
on our way to play hide and explode. You want to come?
I'd
I'm
love
sorry.
to.
Hide and explode? Hide and explode? Is that a Fire Nation game? Hide and explode?
What? I enrolled in a Fire Nation school, and I'm going back tomorrow.
Enrolled in what?
I mean, I kind of agree with Sokka here, but also, that's your own fault, Aang, for getting a school uniform. Obviously, you didn't know it, but still.
I'm going in for a visit. You're going to stand guard here, and no one is going to know about this.
Okay, this is definitely a prison. He's going to visit Iroh. Understandable. I get it now. I'm on board. I'm on board. Iroh's looking rough.
Uncle, it's me.
Yeah, I agree, Iroh. I agree. Also, the animation on Iroh's face was, dramatic as hell. Whoa.
I'm trying to be mature and not immediately shoot down your idea. But it sounds really terrible.
Yeah, we gotta...
It sounds bad.
Still think it's too dangerous.
I guess we'll never find out about the secret river then. It goes right to the Fire Lord.
Aang, you're using knowledge against them, my boy.
Flameo, Hotman!
Flameo?
It's not a Fire Nation thing. It was 100 years ago. It's not now.
You have no right to judge me, Uncle. I did
Really?
what I had to do in Ba Sing Se, and you're a fool for not joining me.
Izuko, you were turning good. Iroh was trying to forget the war, or not forget, like, atone for his actions in the war.
You're crazy, and if you weren't in jail, you'd be sleeping in a gutter.
Zuko is going down a road.
Fire Lord! Blah, 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 blah.
Kuzan, you're having a real bad time here. You don't know.
Is that a trick question? The air nomads didn't have a formal military. Sozin defeated them by ambush. I'll just write down my best guess.
Yeah, and you gotta, like, be a little bit more conspicuous here?
Really? No.
Dancing is not
Why
conducive
not?
to a proper learning environment. Young people must have rigid discipline and order.
But what?
Aha. I see.
If you must, you may march in place quietly next time the urge hits you.
This is a really intriguing episode to, like, learn about the Fire Nation culture and how strict it is. So, like, it makes sense why the Fire Nation is the way they are outside of the actual homeland.
You're gonna show her something?
Just some dance movements.
Nobody shows my Anji anything, especially movements.
Well, this guy is a bit controlling. I think he has some issues with his masculinity, and I think he has issues with himself. Hang over here fighting like Iroh does. By that, I mean never actually throwing a punch unless needed.
Bring your parents to my office after school.
Parents? But
Don't be late.
He doesn't have parents. Also, what an asshole. This kid was just like fake crying just to get Aang in trouble.
Thank you for coming, Mr. and Mrs. Fire! Wang fire!
What the hell?
Did music class and roughed up my star pupil.
My goodness. That doesn't sound like our Kuzan.
That's what any mother would say, ma'am. To reform school, by which I mean the coal mines.
Oh no, not the coal mines.
Young man, as soon as we get home, you're gonna get the punishment of a lifetime. That's what I like to hear.
What the hell is this episode? What the hell?
You're so beautiful when you hate the world.
I don't hate you.
I don't hate you too.
Okay, I like that this is a thing. However, I am freaked out by how just on board with it they both are. Like, this is just wild to see.
To visit your Uncle Fatso in the prison tower.
That's just rude.
That guard told
That's just
you.
rude, Azula.
No, you did, just now.
That's just messed up, Azula. That's just messed up.
They'll think you're plotting with him. Just be careful, dum-dum.
Okay, to be fair, Azula always lies. Gotta preface that, Azula always lies. However, that is, like, actually kind of accurate, though.
those kids at school are the future of the Fire Nation. If we want to change this place for the better, we need to show them a little taste of freedom.
What could you possibly...
He's not wrong. You do a Matilda on him. You cause a revolution.
It seems so... silly.
Don't think of it as a dance party, but as a cultural event celebrating the art of fancy footwork.
Sure, that works. This is gonna go terribly wrong. I can just see it now.
I know. You've got fancier feet than anybody.
That's true.
And 6 of them.
That's true. That's true. Appa's a great dancer. We haven't seen it yet, but Appa's a great dancer. We know this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ah, the actual people from the music class that can perform.
get everybody moving.
It's just Footloose. They don't know how to dance.
Listen, guys. Dancing
It's
isn't
called
something you
rebellion.
do. It's a form of self-expression that no one can ever take away from you.
Yeah, this is literally just Footloose, but Avatar. Pretty good dance, pretty good dance. I like it, like it.
This was the Camel of Instruct.
That's a pretty good dancer there. Kind of Russian-inspired, very intriguing.
Who knew Twinkle Toes could dance?
Figure it beats prison food. I admit it. I have everything I always wanted. But it's not at all how I thought it would be.
You think? You think?
I know he's out there. I'm losing my mind. Please, Uncle, I'm so confused. I need your help.
It's called guilt, Zuko. It's called guilt. You're feeling guilty. Yeah. Iroh wants to help Zuko, but he needs Zuko to figure it out himself rather than telling him what's wrong here.
Wow, they look pretty good together.
If that's what you like.
Katara's feeling jelly. She's feeling a little jelly of the fact that Aang might have a girlfriend. Ooh. Sure. That works. This works. Hey, he's actually getting down. That was some fluid motion, though. That's some fluid animation.
Great for dancing, and I'm not sure that I know how to take my hand.
Like, it's fine, Katara. Just do what Aang does.
Aang, everyone's watching.
That's
Don't worry
funny.
about them. It's just you and me right now.
Yo, that's smooth, Aang. That's smooth. Man, did you learn that from Sokka? Cause damn, that was smooth. Also, I love the fact that they're basically just bending without bending. That's great. See, this is how you teach the Fire Nation how to dance. You just basically like, yeah, no, this is just fighting. It's just fighting without actually doing any fighting. They got some moves though. They've got some actual moves though. Again, that was smooth, Aang. That was smooth.
My inhibitions just disappeared. Okay, they're back again.
They have returned. Again, this is just Footloose. This is just the plot of Footloose. I'm fine with it, but it's just the plot of Footloose.
Not the one. He's here somewhere. Don't let him leave the cave.
I like how the other kid was mimicking the headmaster. Like, what an ass kisser.
Searching for someone? Who are you looking for? Do you need something?
That's a lot of headbands. Okay, this is creepy now. This is actually creepy now. And just like that, Aang has swayed the course of the Fire Nation.
Stop that. Stop that.
We're safe, Sokka.
Aang did it. He did it.
You taught them to be free.
Yep.
I don't know. It was just a dance party, that's all.
Well, that
It was
was
more than
some
that.
dance party, Aang.
More than that, Aang.
Mwah.
Ooh. Aang being smooth. As pointed out in the comments, Sokka is the master of backbending. Looks like Aang took up some of that training too.
Even better at keeping secrets.
Oh shit.
The Avatar's alive. I want you to find him.
Who the hell?
End him.
Who the hell is this guy? What? Who is this man? Okay. Interesting way to end the episode off after basically having just Footloose the episode. Who is that mercenary with the Iron Claw? Unless he's just going to be called the Iron Claw. Like, which if that's the case, that's just a wrestling reference. But beyond that, cool. Zuko is doing some things here. Zuko's doing some things here. I don't think he realizes what he's doing or how bad he is, how filled with guilt he is, because he's still being influenced by Azula. He's 100% still being influenced by Azula and the praise that he's getting in the Fire Nation, but you can see the cracks in there. You can see the cracks there where he's like, I don't feel right. None of this feels right. That's why he keeps going back to Iroh, and Iroh keeps ignoring him, because as I mentioned in the episode, like, Iroh is basically giving him the hard lesson here of, no, you messed up, man. You messed up. You fixed it at this point. I am not going to be here. I am not going to be here to save your ass again after you messed up. Like, I've given you all my lessons I possibly could, and you didn't listen to them. Well, you now have to figure out what they were meaning. which is very intriguing. Again, very mature thing for this show to do. And a very good lesson as well. It's a very good lesson. But that was an interesting. So Zuko's was hiring a mercenary to go kill Aang. Cool. That's fun. That's going to be a fun little antagonistic thing to have in this season. That's going to be fun. But beyond that, I do love, I keep mentioning, obviously, but I love how this episode literally was just Footloose. It was just Footloose. It was Aang infiltrating a school. That's not Footloose, but anyway, Aang coming into a school and being like, wow, this culture's kind of really rigid and they don't have any freedom. Let's fix that, shall we? And then going in and just being like, yo, let's dance. let's rebel by dancing. It's like, you know what? Fair? Honestly, kind of fair, Aang. Just rebel by dancing. Why not? But we got some great relationship building there between Aang and Katara, because Katara got a little jealous there. Katara got a little jealous of the one girl that Aang met in the Fire Academy. Got a little jealous there. But they had a sick dance combo maneuver thing there. I forgot words there for a second. I just completely forgot words. They had a good dance there. That was literally just them bending without bending, which is pretty funny, I will say. They probably weren't exactly that, but those movements and those motions, they did those in bending training. That's why Katara was so good at them, because they were just bending movements, which makes sense. But that was a fun one. That was a really good episode. Also, this is just me personally, but I really like learning about fictional cultures and what makes those fictional cultures alive and what makes them in depth and exciting. So learning about the Fire Nation and learning how rigid they are makes a lot of sense given the context of the rest of the series. It was like, yeah, no, this makes perfect sense that Fire Lord Ozai would make the culture this extremely rigid, because that's what he is. He's militaristic. It's a dictatorship. So yeah, completely cut out freedom, completely introduce propaganda into your history, and just complete lies about everything to make yourself feel better, make your nation sound better, sound more powerful than they are. All that makes 100% perfect sense given real world politics with actual real world dictatorships, and fictional ones too, given in this world. And also, as I mentioned in the last episode, a bunch of Star Wars stuff in Star Wars where the Empire kept putting out propaganda yeah, no, we're the Empire, we're all saving people, we're all good. And it's no, you're not. You're not. It's not at all like that. So it's intriguing seeing that, seeing how they're explaining that in the show, which is really, really cool. Very, very cool there. So I did like that a lot. This episode was fun. This was a very fun episode. I'm glad this episode happened after the premiere episode, obviously episode 2, but after the premiere episode of wow, that was a really deep, heavy episode. So let's have a little bit more of a lighter one. Just a little bit of a lighter one, while still progressing the overall story and showing what's happening here. And you could technically call it a filler episode, but I don't even think it's a filler episode, because there's some definite good things happening in this episode that are kind of big in context for everything else, and you really kind of can't put any of these episodes, I'm assuming, in season 3 out of context at all, because they're in the Fire Nation. You kind of need to know how they got there. But yeah, this episode was fun. I like this episode a lot. This was a really, really good episode. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this episode as well, and what you think about the awesome dance party that Aang had for the Fire Nation. That was a pretty good. That was a pretty good thing. And also, how much was it just Footloose? This was just Footloose. This is just great. And also let me know any other random episodes of other animated series that are just the plots of other 80s movies as well. Just let me know those too, because those are always fun to look at. And if you like the video as well, leave a like as well. It definitely helps out in the algorithm and the data and everything for the channel. But you know what? You don't really have to worry about that stuff. Just if you like the video, leave a like. It helps out. If you want to see more from the channel, want to stay up to date on everything I post, subscribe as well. It is completely free, and you join this lovely community. The community will be growing here shortly as I start adding more things now that I have a minor YouTube partnership, that first tier of YouTube partnership status. So if you want to join the community and be at the ground level of all that stuff when I start adding that stuff, go ahead and subscribe. Definitely does help out as well. But either way, if you want to see more from the channel, right over here is going to be a playlist for something else you can watch as well. And over here is going to be a video that YouTube recommends for you as well. Until next time, just stay bending, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace, everyone. Peace.